Hi everybody, I want to share with you a really fast and easy recipe for tiramisu. I got it from my sister Colleen and it is super delicious. I think you'll really enjoy it. So I'm showing you some of the ingredients that we'll need for this recipe, and of course all the details will be in the description box below. So the first thing you want to do is make some whipped cream, and I have a video on how to make this so you can check that out. And I'm just going to put it into a pastry bag. I think it'll just make it easier to spread it around, but this is optional, you don't have to do it. Next I'm going to add 2 cups of milk to the NutriBullet canister. To that I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of sugar. That would have been a lot of sugar. And a tablespoon of instant coffee. And then 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, unsweetened. So now I just need to add the lid on, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that, and it only takes about 30 seconds. And of course you could just shake this in the canister or use a hand blender to do this. So once that's done, I am just going to prepare the lady fingers for the tiramisu. And I've got 2 different ways to do this. And so the first way, I am just going to crumble them up on a baking tray using this pastry tool, and then I can start to scoop it into my little decorative dish. You can put this in any kind of dish that you want. This is just enough tiramisu for 2. And then I'm going to take some of that milk mixture and pour it on, and then I'm going to add the whipped cream, a nice thick layer of whipped cream, and then I'm going to do the whole thing over again, adding another layer of these lady fingers, making sure it's all packed down well. And then I'm going to add the milk mixture again. Now if you want to make this for kids, you can leave out the coffee, and then that won't keep the kids up all night, or yourself. If you want to make it decaf, that's fine too. And then 1 more layer of whipped cream, and then you just want to finish it off with a little cocoa powder, and you just sprinkle that on. It makes a really nice finishing touch, and that's about it. Now I have got another alternative on how to make this, and again I'm using these little dishes, enough for about 2 people, but you could also do this in a really large tray or another decorative dish, and it would probably take less time because the individual servings do take a little bit more time. And I'm not crushing up the lady fingers for this one. I am just using whole pieces or even half pieces. So again, I'm going to add a layer of whipped cream, and then I'm going to add another layer of the lady fingers, and again I'm going to repeat this process a few times until I have no more room left over. So this got 3 layers here, and the final layer has a nice thick layer of whipped cream. So definitely enough for 2 or 3 people. Finishing off with a little lady finger on the side, and that's about it. You can chill it in the refrigerator, and you can make this in advance, and if you're making your own whipped cream, then it holds up really well in this kind of dessert. So if you would like to see the recipe in more details and pictures, you can check out my website at pepperandpine.com. Thanks for watching. So I just thought I'd let you see the little bit of a mess that we made in making our tiramisu.